Yeah. What's good, y'all? It's Freestyle Fresh. What's today? Wednesday. Yeah. It's the 4th of August. I can't believe the summer is gone without us. Is it time to lock down because of Delta, or is it time to fly around? Delta Airlines. You feel me, though? What happened to my investment show? I was all into the crypto and Forex. Even messed around with the securities, options, annuities. You got money where you finna put it. This shit is lunacy. I go with the moon these days. Used to be convinced that the tide could confuse my mind, meaning it affects the water. And we made of water. Even though I spit flame. Elementary, I'm elemental, carboniferous beings with a halo. Half man, half. I don't know math, but still, every paragraph I spit, it's gotta be fresh, it's gotta be funky with no bullshit. Yeah, and once I know ya, I know ya. And once you're loyal, then we loyal. Let me tell you something I learned. There's family, and then there's strangers, friends. F-R-I-E-N-D. Friendships can end, you feel me? But family is family forever. Sorry to break it to y'all's whose endeavors success lies on some type of familial interest. Man, I don't want to be famous. I want to make a little money from the craft that I'm developing. I could be a ghostwriter or something. I'll be thumping my foot, I'll be tapping my hands, I'll be more in a dance. This is the most therapeutical thing in my life. Used to be tennis, basketball, but you know what? Fucking 40 years old. And sometimes my breathing prevents me from being as active as I want to be, especially when I got 2 kids to raise. I recovered from my illness last year, allegedly. Thankfully, I was never tested, injected, or labeled as a COVID victim. Woo! But it was close. What's your excuse? Do you know about the Delta, the 60%, the helter-skelter, all the paraphernalia? And why they doing the things they doing this September? What up to all my parents? Love to all the children. Love to all the parents. Love to all the teachers. Love to all the communities, man. Yeah, this is America, the land of the free, the home of the braves, but y'all niggas seem like pussies. Ain't nobody trying to fight for their rights. They don't even know the difference between a privilege and good night. It doesn't matter. By the time you wake up, hopefully you will get your shit together. Do you need some KO pectate or something to make your shit cake up? You know? You're supposed to poop every day. You're supposed to be regular. I don't care what they say. Can't nobody move me away from my routine. Meaning homeostasis. 85% of your calorie intake goes to keeping your body's temperature whole. Yeah. Such a delicate balance. People don't even realize the size of the shit that they in charge of. It doesn't matter if it's your fault, responsibility. It goes with you everywhere, just like a cavity. Fuck. It's after 5 o'clock and my dentist is stuck. I got a temporary, I gotta get my full crown. You know how I get down, I am royalty. I don't wear purple and gold, but you can anoint me. Put my rafters where the jersey needs to be. High ceilings, currency, currently, max headroom, more ways to think. Yeah. Shout out to all my people on the Bars app. What up, Bob Digi? What up, Psychic? What's up, Mike Vambiguous? What up, Mike Luch? What up, Bipolar? What's good, homie? Yeah, shout out to Jules and Snipper 2. I love it. It's 2 crews and 3 of you. What's the other option? Being independent. I'm not from any spot that you will recognize, but it's all good, we can rectify. What does it mean anyway? The way I see it, when 2 or more are gathered, and they can get down on the same vocal pattern. Man, if that's not speaking in tongues, I really don't know what's up. This shit is spiritual to me. The cannon, to the left of them, to the right of them. De La Ghetto. Hey, hell no. Epic the Dawn, shout out. That's called Staircase. We're gonna see if we can get a 5 fingers in right quick. Ooh-wee, it's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. I hope you're paying attention. I hope you're prepared. School is about to start. You feel me? Yeah. I've noticed the more educated people are, the more informed, the less bullshit they will allow. Tolerate. Tolerance. That's a concept that most people always forget. Tracing the dragon, chasing Pete, Puff, the magic. I don't vape no more. Well, I never really did except the vapor for my albuterol nebulizer machine. Also like the essential oil diffuser right in the entryway table. Weeble wobble, they will never fall. Yeah. Outcast. Goody Mob. Witch Doctor. Slim Calhoun. Yeah. Killer Mike. Microphone killer. What's up with you, bro? Yeah. You know how we go. How could I forget? Dex and Fresh. He a beast with the hooks. So hungry. I wouldn't go split a meal with this nigga. Cause I feel like he can eat both plates and then we still have to split the shit. You know what I mean? Got that young energy. No pun intended. It's crazy. Entendres, I never count them in a minute. Cause I might be one that I forget. Sometimes my subconscious is smarter than my actual mind. I don't know. Can you find a rhyme at the every end of a punchline? Can you find a meaning in every bar you spit? Is it worth my time? I really couldn't answer that for you, homie. The end of the day, we all on our lonesome. But doesn't mean that you're lonely. My theory is, if you're bored, you're a boring person. And if you're not a doctor, you're probably nursing somebody to health. I don't believe bullshit, cause bullshit smells. So my olfactory prevents things from attacking me. I can tell my environment empirically through the 5 senses that's God given me. I hate when people ask me, do I believe in divinity, evolution? And if so, is there a substitution? Are we playing semantics? Are y'all up to y'all antics? Once again, carbon dating, fucking bullshit. Theory of relativity, relative to what? I can cook the books too. I can make accidents too. I can make poor people stew, shepherd's pie and all that. I don't really fuck with soul food except for the greens my auntie make. And a few other things, but if it's too chewy, I don't like the texture, so sue me. Oh, and I will sue a whole bunch of people, probably next year though. Well, 1, class, action. And if it catches any traction, we'll see what's good. It's an avalanche, and I don't mean to take that literally, but in advance, if you know the context, you can picture the shit. It goes downhill, trickle down, but not the economy. Inflation is a monster. I don't think it's an anomaly. People need to quit tripping. People need to get their ass in the gear. Metal Gear, solid, like the minerals. Yeah. Freestyle Fresh, JDFRESH on the bars app. JDSFRESH on stereo. Stereo. Fuck with me though. This one's called The Power. Epic the Dawn. Kind of weird. A little fast. Not feeling it. Give it one chance, give it a little bit. Not my style, but maybe I can fuck with it. It's a fast that I'm usually rapping, but sometimes the best things when it's out of your habit, out of your comfort zone. Supposed to play in a sandbox till the sand's all gone. Matter of fact, I should stop at Home Depot, give my kids something to do for the weekend, something with their hands, something we could be speaking, doing a project, learning each other, conversation. That's my favorite activity. Learning something new. Ask my 5-year-old son, he would say the same thing. Two. That's 6. I was always blessed. I was always good at math and English. Science too. But I'm realizing more and more science is bull. Really all it is faith. Let the future behave like the past. Kiss my ass. I got enough faith, and it's in me. A couple other human beings, well, probably a handful. Shit, maybe a dozen. But I tell you what, if I can't grasp what the fuck you talking about, that means your concept is trash. Had some great conversations lately, but I didn't even agree with the premises. Get off my premises. No trespassing, it's a doggone duty. Please excuse me. When people say they don't want no solicitation, being too polite that has no water. When it comes to legislation, litigation, how many branches to our government can you think off the top of your head? Yeah, go ahead. Probably have to remember civics class. What? The executive branch, the legislative, and the judicial. What's missing? All the alphabet people, the FBI, the CIA, the ATF, so many more, but you get the connection. Let's see what else we got. Education, no child left behind. Common Core, gotta make sure all the young people indoctrinated with all the shit that we need them to believe before they enter the workforce. That's 5 branches right there. What else? Don't care. All I know, 3 is just the tip of the iceberg if you want to stay free society. I don't know. I can be. Minerals, water, resource, off the grid living, sustainability. Just don't buy a tract home because you have to pay for your own prison, shelter in place. What's different? Human race. Hugh, spelled like H-U-E. You already knew that, didn't we? Yeah. Like to freestyle in the car, but I don't get to do it all that often. I've been doing too many sessions. Head shrinking. This is not therapy. Consult your physician before making any decisions, right? Don't take advice about your health from the government, from the news, from the fucking internet. Google is not to be trusted. You dig? Yeah, duck, go. I don't know if these motherfuckers is just slow. Maybe I'm cynical, jaded, and I'm paranoid, but everything I know comes from me. It's either facts, observations, anecdotes, reliable quotes from people with a long history of hitting good notes. We vibe. The synthesis I do helps me provide a little context, a little data. Need to make my own checklist. I need to make my own chronology, timeline of events. Will you follow me? October 2019. Was it the world? Was it military games? Patient zero. Shout out to all the frontline heroes. And then it spread all over the world from these dead, well, not living birds. What else do you call a tube of metal with wings that fly? Shit sounds absurd. Just the thought of it. Just because you can doesn't mean that you should profit off of misery. Okay, the first wave, not even officially recognized. By who? The CDC and them boys. Okay, beginning of January, and you have, what's his name? Robert Malone? The dude that supposedly discovered the mRNA technology as it pertains to vaccines. The shit seems criminal. Early January, at least, he knew what the fuck was up. Even published a book trying to help the people get through the muck, the mire, and the mud. But this dude worked for a regulatory body, so enough. January 31st, Fauci emails. It gets worse. Speaking for Cali, shelter in place was mandatory. Thursday, March 19th, 5:30 PST. The announcement was made. And did you know them punks in Sacramento, won't they goddamn money for a state of emergency? They gotta make a decree across all the platforms. I'm assuming television, radio, print, newspaper, maybe Twitter. You gotta know all the details, cause they matter like a motherfucker. Females act off emotion. They got logic too. Just do the quotient, do the math. And if you mentioned it was comparable to flu, you ass. Oh my God, batshit crazy. Wuhan laboratory, xenophobic moments. Nancy Pelosi, the Chinese New Year, new beginnings. I prefer the beginning of spring, but hey. I'm a stickler, you feel me? This one's called Creepin', it's called Creepin'. It feels like the vibe I was looking for last evening. It's dark and gritty, this shit is not pretty. I know ambiguous, he can feel me. I've been going in character lately. The black Eminem, using my imagination to get him. I never tell on myself, it's always a score of a film. It's always dialogue for a script I'm working on. You can't take me seriously. Anything could be a mystery. I live between the lines. Vagueness, I'm hypnotized, I'm mesmerized by the narrative. This shit seems so obvious and glaring. I'm new to patriotism, nationalism. I don't really know, but the amendments seem to be written in order of importance. Pour shit all over it, gasoline, gaslight these motherfuckers. I can see your self-esteem. Oh shit, that's smoke. It's a pyre. That's all she wrote. It's a mystery for murder, but I can tell you that it's visibly the visage was missing. So it's absurd to think you're gonna use the teeth to pin the murder on me. Music to be murdered by. What up, Marshall? How you doing, my guy? Royce the 5'9". Seems like he wouldn't be a pleasant dude to hang with for a drinking drive-by. Some shit just rhymes, and I don't know why. Nothing rhymes with orange, except the ashes in the urn. Shit. If you fly with the freestyle, You can make just about any Nero rhyme. Be strong as Nero in his prime. Yeah. I'm just making circles in the shape of a square, trying to decide when to pull over or stop this shit. You got it. Yeah. The ops really think they got us in a pocket. Only thing in my pocket is a hand cannon, otherwise known as an arm rocket. Stop it. National security? Then tell me why it's on YouTube or TV for the whole world, global society to catch a drift. You could catch a wave. You could catch a electromagnetic pulse to your face. They could keep you in cages in Guantanamo Bay. You could be locked up, throw away the key, anonymous. So many people got problems with no consequence. I try to keep it a buck, I'm always being honest. Sometimes it sucks. People don't like to hear what I think they need to hear. KOS determination, knowledge of self, information. Insight, doesn't matter who's wrong, who's right, let's just not fight. We could get to a higher plateau of understanding if we just take a slight break from hearing reaction, overstanding. Switch the language up to be your commandments. Yeah. I feel much better. I've been pouring a lot of energy into other people. And as an introverted, amber alert, ambiverted individual who seems to be situation critical when my extroversion is just a product of my situation. You dig what I'm saying? Called myself a hermit crab the other day. It's like, that makes sense. Because somebody pointed out to me that I was a hermit of sorts. It makes sense. I like to be in my little car, my little mobile recording studio, and get my thoughts together, right? Sometimes a long period of time goes by, I don't get that opportunity, and I can feel it in my my mental health. You know, this is my my Windows 95 defrag the computer hard drive, free up some space, make it run quicker. That's what I'm doing right now. So, I talk to a lot of people. I got a lot of people in my network, in my circle, and I care for all of them, or else they wouldn't be in my fucking circle, you know? And so when I get in the car and I'm like, I'm a freestyle, I'm gonna get on these ciphers, I'm gonna catch up on my real recognized real challenges, I get compelled to check on my people. And if they're not doing well, I'm gonna sit there on the phone, I'm gonna talk to them for an hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours, whatever it takes to get it done. And usually it helps me too. Helping people feels good. Doing the right thing feels good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a changed man. I don't know who I was before Q1 of 2020, but he not here no more. He not here. What's the biggest difference? What's the biggest change? Compromises no longer part of anything. There is the truth, the capital T, and then there's everything else. And I will stand for the truth. I will not stand for anything less. And I'm learning a lot of people Can't stand that. I don't give a fuck. And this applies to people that live under my roof, that I'm related to by blood, that are dear friends, all the way down to strangers on the phone, right? Me no mood for games. Me no time for games. Gotta raise these kids. Gotta stay healthy. Gotta be strategic. Gotta be self-reliant. I was telling somebody a few days ago, they were asking me if this was true, if that was true. They come to me because they know. I am obsessed. I am researching. I am analyzing. I am synthesizing on the daily. As far as a layperson that is not being paid for their time, I am the most well-read person on COVID, on long COVID, on vaccine efficacy, vaccine safety, that you know. Okay? And it's not going to stop. It changes every day, so there's more things to learn. Thankfully, learning new things is my favorite activity. So you're in good hands, like Allstate. Yup. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Leave a comment. I'm going to start live streaming soon, so I don't know why you're watching this. I don't know why you're still watching this. But I post a lot of freestyle raps, first take, off the top. I post some vlogs, some rants. I record a lot of rants and don't post them as well. But I gotta organize my channel so y'all can find the content that y'all need. Question, if you don't mind. Thank you so much for your time and your ear and your attention. If you wouldn't mind dropping a comment, letting me know the most recent thing that you learned. I want to say about yourself, or about COVID, or about life, anything. What's the last thing that you learned? And I appreciate your response. I truly do. And as always, give your body, give your mind, give your spirit, give your family, give your community the things it needs to fight the dis-ease. Love.